What's up guys, this is Specialist Leah here on Steadfast Courage, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Bushmaster ACR. I usually do two segments of videos. One, the rundown. You can check out the custom AK rundown. It's on my channel. And the HK93 rundown. It's also in my channel. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out the other videos. It's in the channel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I noticed not a lot of viewers subscribing. They just watch it and they just never subscribe. But make sure you subscribe. And I started a Patreon, so make sure you check that out as well. It's on the link in the description below. Anyways, let's get down to this. This here is a Bushmaster ACR. It's a sweet, sweet weapon. I really like how it looks. It looks good, it looks clean, it looks futuristic. I really like the design. I really like how it feels. ACR is an acronym, if you didn't know that. It stands for Adaptive Combat Rifle. And at first glance, you're thinking to yourself, it's a SCAR with a weird handguard. A SCAR 16 with a weird handguard. Don't let the looks deceive you. She sure is an ACR. She sure is a sweet weapon. You're thinking ACR, SCAR's kind of both the same when you think about it. But now when it comes to the price. The price of this here weapon, I got it for it is $1,500. SCAR 16 goes for like $2,500. It shoots 5.56, the same as this here ACR, but it's cheaper. The ACR is cheaper. The ACR looks like a clone. It looks like a body snatcher, but it's not. She is her own boss, and no one's gonna take that away from her. What I love about this weapon is that she is, I would say, a poor man's SCAR, in my opinion. It's not cheap, but still a poor man's SCAR in my opinion, because the price is $1,500 and the SCAR 16 is $2,500, which is super expensive. You gotta worry about the SCAR 16 because I heard that you can't use Magpul magazines on them for some freaking reason. I don't know why. I haven't touched a SCAR 16, so that's something I can look into the future. Future video ideas. She's pretty adaptable. When I say I like this weapon, I mean I like it. I love it. She replaced AR-15s for me. I don't really look at AR-15s no more because I have this. This is my AR-15. This is an experimental rifle from back in the day. I don't know if you guys are old enough or if you guys ever paid attention to a show called Future Weapons. It's featured on there. It's Future Weapons. This is about the Future Weapons program of the US military. What weapons they want to use. This was originally on one of the futuristic weapons that they wanted to replace the M4 or the M16 with. Instead, the special guys, I call the special forces special guys. So the special guys carry the SCAR 17 and the SCAR 16. I've seen the special guys carry the SCAR 17, which is a gorgeous weapon. It's beautiful. Okay, it's beautiful. All right. When I say the SCAR 17 is beautiful, it's beautiful. But we're not talking about the SCAR 17, we're talking about the ACR. This was originally a featured weapons concept weapon. It's very modular in design. It's friggin' awesome. I love this weapon because of the modular design. Back in the day, they wanted to use it to be versatile, where you could switch to 7.62 by 39, 7.62 by 51, which is pretty much 308. They had that concept. I'm sure they only had one concept out. If you watch Future Weapons, you'll see it. I'll make sure I put it in the link in below. If you guys want to check it out. It was pretty cool. I mean, I watched it and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. It's so modular and versatile. And everything about this weapon is modular and versatile. Everything can be switched out to different calibers. I would love to have the 7.62 version of this weapon, or a 7.62 by 39. They don't have it. It's one of those weapons where Bushmaster, first it was Remington. Okay, first of all it was Remington. Remington did it. It was called Remington ACR. They had the contract, I guess. Bushmaster bought it out. I'm not too sure about the whole contract thing, but then it switched to Bushmaster. Bushmaster got the rights to it. Now it's called the Bushmaster ACR. Before it was called the Remington ACR. But the Remington, they had so many plans for this thing. They had so many cool ideas. There's just awesome. You could You can have a shorty barrel on it. You can have this 18-inch barrel right now, 18.5-inch barrel. You could have the 16-inch barrel, 2 inches off of it. And you got the 10.5-inch barrel on it. You can put a little shorty on it. And you can switch calibers. You can switch handguard to M-LOK from Picatinny rail. I'm gonna put this Picatinny rail on it because I love Picatinny rails. And you can have ambidextrous charging handles too. That's kind of expensive. And it automatically comes with ambidextrous selector switch, so you don't have to worry about customizing that. As a folding stock, you can stow it in little places, especially if you get that 10.5-inch barrel. You can have this stowed away in your car somewhere. Pull it out like Mike Larry from Bad Boys 2 and lay waste to the bad guys. It's just very modular weapon. I really love this setup. Also, this is already set up to have a suppressor on it, so you just turn this little switch, you depress it, and you turn the switch. It's awesome. Okay, taking out the lower receiver is easy as pie. But boom, that's it. That easy. If you want a new trigger, like Guys League trigger, if you're one of those guys that you're not pleased with this trigger, you can get one. If you feel so inclined to do so. Or bad part about it is if you're one of those guys that hate this pistol grip, you can't just go down to the nearest gun shop and find yourself a pistol grip. You gotta scour the interweb to find a pistol grip, a holo receiver. But you can shotgun this here weapon simply, just by, like that. Just that simple, shotgun it, just like that. Easy as pie, just like the AR-15. And if you want a new buttstock, just like that. Brand new buttstock on the line, Midwest USA. Easy as pie. You can buy yourself a new buttstock. That easy. And if you're not pleased with your current grip, you can also replace that. Just like that. Taking off the grip, easy as pie. And if you want to take off this here barrel, all you gotta do, pull back the bolt assembly. Make sure you lock the bolt assembly to the rear. You use some leverage. Pull that handle to the left. To the left, yeah, that was my left. Take out the barrel. There it is, fully disassembled. It's so simple. The setup is so simple. The bolt is right there. Just one piece. The bolt's just one piece. Charging handle, you can take out that too. Such a great weapon. That's the bolt assembly. That's the whole thing. Buffer spring, bolt assembly. One piece. To assemble it, make sure you keep it locked to the rear. Then you throw a barrel in. Let me keep that bolt assembly out. Make sure you hear those clicks. If you don't hear those clicks, you're not properly timed. This thing needs to be timed. It's simple timing. And of course, you can also use the M-LOK grip. I don't like that, so I'm gonna stick with the Picatinny rail because I like having my little flashlight on there. Of course, you can get you can add a Picatinny rail to that, or you can just add M-LOK components to it. But let's keep it simple. Like Drill Sergeant Johnson always told me, keep it simple, stupid. See, just like that, simple. Then you throw the bolt in. The bolt and the buffer spring all go in at once. Then you gotta make sure you have this out. This one's a bit tricky because you gotta leave the butt stock a bit loosey-goosey. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy as pie. Goddamn sweet weapon. She's such a sweet weapon. She's such a sweet little specimen. And of course, the M-lock straps go right in here, see? Already comes with it, you don't have to buy it. It's just so great. Such a great weapon. It's such a great weapon. I really like it. It stands out. Also, you can put your sling right here. If you feel like it. Right there. 2-point sling. Everything's already added. You don't have to add anything. But it doesn't have that feature on this here futuristic sleek design of the M-lock grip. Don't get me wrong, I like M-lock grips, but some M-lock grips, no bueno. No bueno for me, in my opinion. Some weapons look good with M-lock, some weapons don't look good with M-lock. AR-15 looks great with M-lock. AR-15 looks great no matter what you do to it. I'm talking, she's a very cheap date. She can take anything, and she looks good in everything. A lot of other weapons, no. In my opinion, it looks great with the Picatinny Realm. It does look great with this, but I'd rather have this because it looks mean. It looks mean. She looks like you shouldn't be messing with her. But look forward to the Vortex Razor UH1 review in the future. Look forward to that. I had this for a while, a really long time, so I don't like reviewing weapons or certain things without me experiencing a whole lot of time with it. Doesn't make sense. And to this here review, the KM2C Surefire flashlight. She looks sexy on this thing. She compliments it. Okay, she compliments the ACR. It's a good weapon. I can't stress how much I love this thing. I don't really care for AR-15s anymore after I had this. I just see AR-15. Yeah, it's an AR-15. I mean, it's alright. It sure has all the cool additives to it. The Geisy trigger, the M-lock grip, the extremely light crap they put on it. Yeah, but they don't have an ACR. So look forward to my next video where I go shooting this. It might be the next video. It might be video after that. Look forward to that. I'm super in love with this thing. I like to thank my dad. He's a big inspiration in my life. He made my life what it is. He helped me out a lot. Without him, I'd be some stupid millennial kid. That's like a normal millennial kid. I'm like a normal millennial kid where he doesn't know a goddamn thing about life. Without him, that's where I'd be. Good man. I love that man. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Especially out. Remember, peace through fire's priority.